Hey, Sue. Are you a Sue that I know? Because I've had Sues here before. I've had Sue here before. I don't know if I've had Sue one here before, but hi. How are you? Happy Saturday. I am crocheting and holding space. And I'm also doing readings if you want. Or if you want to chat, we can chat. But hi. And how are you today? There goes something. What is this? My phone. Oh. Hey, Joe Tony. Um, just wanted to greet you before starting work. Thank you for all you do until we meet again. You're welcome. And hi, and have a wonderful day at work. Until we meet again. Um, what you celebrating? Sending me hugs. Thank you, Sue. Thank you. Oh, it's so funny because I got this notification on my phone and it looked like a little birthday cake. And I was like, wait, what? And then it has these celebration emojis, and you had a celebration emoji, so it's like kind of a synchronicity. Um, but yeah, thank you for the hugs. Hugs are always nice, whether they're physical hugs or energetic hugs. And thank you because I love the energy. I love being in the energy, and I love being able to connect. So thank you. What's up? Nisia. Hi. Because I've seen you here before. I remember. I think you changed your picture, but I remember your name. So hi. And don't you have a cousin who comes here or who recommended you here? Yes, I'm still doing readings. I'll pull cards for you. And you've gotten a reading from me before, right? But yes, you've been here before. Yeah, I remember. And yeah, I'm doing readings and holding space and crocheting. But I got my cards here. Let me pull them down here. So everything is down here. It's nice to see you again too. Yeah, how have you been? Happy Saturday. Hopefully you're doing something fun or at least enjoying your Saturday. Excuse me. Let's see. What are you crocheting? I am crocheting a scarf, and I'm glad you've been good. I've been doing good as well. I've been and I keep talking about this on my channel here, but I've been working on being and staying present and just kind of encouraging everybody to do the same. Not that everybody needs to do what I'm doing, but it's helpful, especially when you have goals and plans and desires and things that you want to do and things that you want to accomplish. It's helpful to be present. And so that's what I've been doing and just holding space, you know, because usually like I'll get online and if it's slow or it's not a lot of people, I'll just spend a few minutes on and then I'll get off, but I've been sitting here for like hours at a time And no, sometimes there's traffic and sometimes there's not. But I'm learning to just be okay with just sitting here and being available for people who just even need to just chat, or who just want some company. And so that's like kind of where I'm at, and how I've been doing and what I've been doing. But yeah, I finally picked up my crochet needle again because yeah, I was just kind of feeling it today. I did a little drawing earlier. I like to draw clothes. Hi, Jay. Yeah. Um, I don't know if you're a Jay that I've seen before, but welcome. And if I've seen you here before, welcome back. But yes, all of my information is down below in the description box. I go through PayPal and Cash App, and let me know if let me know what your name is, what your handle or your name is on one of those, and I'll pull a card for you. And I just got your notification, Nicia. Okay, so you go ahead and put your questions in when you're ready, and I will put my crochet down and answer your questions for you. And you're welcome. Did I say you're welcome, Jay? You're welcome. Is there anything coming in for me in my love life? Okay, let's see. I'm gonna finish this one. And all right, let's see what is going on in your love life. Okay. This scarf's gonna be so cute. It is. Sorry, I don't mean to pause, but it I like, I don't know if you can see it because the light is kind of fading, but it's pink, brown, and gray. I love pink and gray together, and I love pink and brown together. And I was like, I wonder what it would look like with all three of them. And it's really cool. And all three of the materials, all three of the strings are like really really soft. So it's gonna make a nice soft scarf. It's gonna be really nice. For Nisia, I am like all kinds of, well, my cards just like completely did this weird thing where now they're all uh, backwards and kind of mixed in backwards. That's what I get for thinking about string. Look, that's so cute. So it says it's been so cold now, yeah. And I'm here in the Midwest, and it's been crazy. It was like we had like this beautiful like 66-degree day, and then the next day was like tornado warnings. And I think in my state they actually had tornadoes, but not in my city. But there were tornado warnings. It was all this hail, this crazy storm. I think it was last Saturday, and then after that it's just been like cold. And we got some snow, and it's been cold. I mean, it's typical for it to snow like sometimes through April here in my town where I'm at, but it's been crazy cold. It's like, come on, spring. I know we're at the end of winter, but like, come on, spring. Right. It's the Texas weather. It's so bad here. So you guys had a pretty cold winter, because I know last winter of 2020, so 2020, 2021, you guys there were like pipes freezing, and then there were water mains breaking, and like there was a lot of ice. You guys had a big freeze, and people were out of water and electricity. I remember reading about that. I have quite a few clients and friends in Texas, and I had to make sure I went and checked on a few people. It's all over the place. It's cold one day, then hot another. Yeah, I tell you, Mother Earth, she does what she wants. Okay, let's see. Bernicia. And now, do you want all three cards on this question, or do you just want me to pull one card for this question? And then you could ask one or two more questions with your other cards. Let me know. And the freeze in 20 was so bad. We weren't used to that. Yeah. Okay, so that was 2020. Okay, so that was pandemic year. I guess we're still in it, but like that was when it came in. Yeah, man, that can be really disconcerting and like super uncomfortable, especially down in the South where you guys don't really usually get that weather like that. Up here, we're used to it and we bear it, because I'm up north in the Midwest. But man, I can only imagine. Okay, three is fine. Okay, for Nicia, is there anything coming in for her love life? Is there anything coming in for Nicia's love life? What will you have her know? For Nicia, I might pull a romance angel if I feel like I should. Okay, but let's see how the cards come out. Is there anything coming in for Nicia's love life? For Nicia. Okay. All right. You got the Nine of Cups. And it fell in the reverse, okay, in the inverse. And then you got the Eight of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So you have a little bit of a divine order here. So, Nicia, it's looking like there's been some stuff that you've been asking for, clearly, right? We're all asking for love. We all want some sense of love. But you have been asking for this and looking for it. Um, there's a reason why this came in upside down. Usually this is wishes fulfilled because of the hard work that one has done and the energy and the emotion that one has put into their work, and they're proud of their work and they're proud of what they've done. Okay, now it kind of feels like there's some regrets that you're holding, regrets from past relationships, or I regret not talking to him or her, whatever your orientation is. I regret not talking to that person, or I regret being with that person, or the decisions that I made. Okay, since we got the Eight of Cups and the underlying energy, this is letting go of old emotions, walking away from old emotions, walking away from old emotional situations and old perceptions of emotions, old perceptions of emotional connections with other people, and having to do with your past experience. Okay, so your guides and whoever's watching over you and whoever it is that you call on, even if it is yourself, is encouraging you. The energy around you and within you is encouraging you to let go of those regrets so that you can get what you want, because it's available. Okay, it's available, but there's just some inner work that needs to be done, and that's typical. So you're not alone with having to do inner work, right? But let's see what else. All right, so if she lets go of these regrets in her past, from her past, let's see, not used to it. Oh, I hate the cold. Can't wait for it tomorrow. Yeah, I I don't like the cold either. I'm a summer girl. It's like as few clothes as I can wear, I'm good. I felt like I needed to do that. I just never know where to start. Okay, so let's find out where she can start. Where can she start healing her heart and her love and emotional situation? Where can she start healing her emotional situation? And then maybe we'll use the third card to see what comes in. Well, we have the problem here, okay, and then we're going to find out what where to start, how you can heal, and then where that will lead you. Okay, how you can heal. Okay, you can heal with the Judgment card, call to action, call to purpose, and this is like a clarion call. It's like a wake up call. Okay. And so this is a part of this is like you waking yourself up. And I have a 20 synchronicity. I've got 20 here on my screen, and then the judgment card is number 20 in the major arcana. Okay. And so the we could break it down to the two, and that stands for wisdom. And so using the wisdom that you've gained, I'm saying wisdom that you gain from ancestors, and even older siblings. Mm. And I don't know if you have any older siblings, but even older siblings, older cousins, aunts, uncles is feeling like a very feminine energy that is wanting to guide you. Okay. Wanting to guide you in healing your heart. So it's kind of looking like there's somebody who's alive. There's like an aunt or a grandmother or even your mother who is alive, who can help you to start that healing process, who can give you a lot of wisdom and advice about that healing process. Okay. And so the two and the zero, that's and I go by supreme mathematics. So the two stands for wisdom, and the zero stands for the cipher, which is pretty much eternity. Okay. And eternal wisdom, or wisdom for eternity. Okay. So that's talking about you gaining wisdom and knowledge from your experience. Okay. Somebody's got something to say to you. I'm seeing a mother, okay, or a mother figure, somebody much older than you. This also feels like an aunt. I keep seeing an aunt that you're close to or something. Okay. So whoever this is, you go to them for advice and ask them either how they got through their marriage, or how they got through their love situation, or something like that, how they held up their marriage, or how they interacted with their world being a spinster. Okay. You also got the page of wands here as a split. So the way that you can heal is by playing and enjoying your moment, and also preparing to take action on your love situation, preparing to take action by this is looking like taking action on yourself. Okay. And there's a lot of self-love and self-care here. Okay. So there's definitely some advice coming in. You can also go to your angels and guides, because it's kind of looking like I keep feeling this ancestor energy. This ancestor energy, it has something for you, whether you're religious or not. If you are religious, like going to the Bible or going to church, okay, or going to whatever it is that you believe in, what your heart is drawn to, not your romantic heart, but your feelings and what you're passionately drawn to. Okay. So this is where we start. You start with your network. You start with your family, and with your familial connections. Okay. Now the underlying energy is the Knight of Swords. Okay. And so that's asking you to not hold back your words. Okay. To not hold back the questions that you have, and to not hold back your insight, and to not think that love is supposed to look one way, or to not just have one perspective of love, but you're also being encouraged to move fast towards an awakening. Okay. Okay. So this I know that was kind of loaded, and there's a lot of spiritual energy in here for you. Okay. Because it's looking like whatever guides you have, and a lot of your guides are still alive. We all have spiritual help, but your energy is pointing you towards the people that are around you, and like the family connections that are around you, because there's some really important information that they have for you, and it's looking like there are family stories that you need to hear about love and about marriage, whether these aunts and grandmothers and mothers are married or not. I'm seeing like a powwow in your near future. Okay, a powwow with the feminine energy in your family in the near future. Okay, and that's going to give you a wake up call, and that's going to give you a boost towards your healing. And it's looking like that's going to actually plant some kind of seed within you, so that you can take those seeds and use those seeds of wisdom to continue to grow and to continue to heal. Because it's looking like there's a story of somebody. There's a story of heartbreak that somebody's going to tell you, and when you hear that story, it's gonna you're gonna feel it deep in your soul, and also it's gonna make it's almost like you're gonna recognize it in yourself, like, oh wow, I went through that, or that's kind of what I went through. And oh, so she got through it that way. You know what? I could take that advice, and I can heal from there, armed with armed with that information. That's really going to help me to heal. Okay, now I know you're asking how you can heal, but these conversations need to be had. Okay, whoever it is that you need to talk to, you need to talk to them, because it's almost like they're waiting for you to talk to them and waiting for you to ask. Not like they're sitting and waiting for your phone call, but like their spirits and their souls are kind of waiting, because this is kind of a soul contract. You're supposed to go and find out these stories. Okay, and this, again, it looks like there's a powwow. Whether I'm sitting here crocheting, I don't know if you have a aunt or a grandmother who crochets or knits, but I'm seeing you sitting down doing some kind of craft with them, doing some looking at old photos, doing scrapbooking or cooking. And your older relative is telling you all of these stories over while you guys are cooking, or while you guys are looking through these scrapbooks, or something like that. Okay. I definitely do. There's a lot of things I want to know and find out. Yes, somebody's got some really, really fun and interesting stories for you, and some important information for you about your family dynamic. Like, I'm even seeing like family secrets. Like, what? Really? That's what Aunt Edna was up to? Like, she was into that? Okay, let me know if you have an Aunt Edna. Okay. Let's see. So once you go and get those stories, then how is love gonna come in? Okay. They want this card to come out. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Got the Five of Swords, and that's the comparison card. And so armed with that information, it'll be easy for you to slay dragons and pick up the pieces. So easy for you don't have and okay, easy for you to slay dragons and pick up the pieces. Easy for you to get rid of those old perspectives of love that you've had, and really get rid of those old people. Get them out of your thought, get them out of your psyche, and get them out of your logic, and get them out uh of my heart, and how love is supposed to be. Okay, now I know there's a lot here, but I'm going to pull some extra cards for you. And also, I've still got two cards here. You got the Ace of Wands. Okay, taking action. So it's looking like your love situation is mostly about healing. And so we've got this 6 year, right? 2 + 2 + 2 is 6. And according to supreme mathematics, the 6 stands for equality. And so what I've been finding is that everybody is finding equality with something. We all have different experiences. It's looking like you're finding equality with yourself this year. So as far as like love, as far as somebody else coming in for love this year, it's not really looking like it. What I'm seeing is December. Okay. And also I'm seeing December 2021. So did something happen? Did you have like a breakup, or did you have like a bad experience with a date or something in 2021? I'm kind of feeling like, oh my gosh. Okay. Take that how it resonates. But also I'm also feeling the December 2022 energy, and that depends on the healing that you do. So there is energy that's available. There's love energy that's available, that will be more available at the end of the year if you do your work. if you do this energetic work on yourself and like this energetic healing and cleansing. Okay, this year, the majority of this year, as far as your love situation, is going to be devoted to you. Okay, so my birthday is December 20. Where'd you go then? Yeah, no problem. December 28th, and December was a pretty rough month. Okay, and so here in the future, things will get easier because this is also the comparison card, and that speaks on your journey now is not ever going to be like the way that your journey was in the past. Your perspective of love, because the swords are mental cards, so how you see and perceive love is going to completely change. It's like going to be a complete 180. Okay, so your processing about love is going to change this year, and that will encourage you to take action. So it's looking like towards the end of the year, the actions that you can take towards love, it's looking like they're gonna like start to kind of creep up on you. Whether it's I want to get on the dating apps, or I want to go to this speed dating, or however is that you decide to connect with people, or want to go out, I want to go dancing, I want to go to a bar. That's going to start to sneak up on you during the end of the year, especially if you do your work. Now, on the bottom of the deck, because that ace was just a split, good. On the bottom of the deck, you got the Five of Cups. So these are this is a 5-5 synchronicity. The 5 stands for power refinement. So you're definitely refining your own power when it comes to the love situation. And the 5 of Cups being the underlying energy of nothing compares to the past, doesn't compare to now. It will be more simple for you to look at your past, and this is coming during the end of the year. I'm seeing between July and December is when a lot of this realization is going to start to happen. When and I believe in June or July there's a Mercury retrograde, so take that how it resonates for your life. But with the Five of Cups, between July and December, there's going to be you're gonna kind of sit back and look back at your love life and say, you know what, I can leave that behind. And it's like it's almost like you'll be ready to leave that behind. Okay. There's a lot of evaluation and reevaluation that you're going to need to do. I'm seeing that there's a lot of demons in your closet, and we all have them. Okay. But there's a lot of demons in your closet that you'll have to grapple with. I don't know if you dealt with any kind of abuse in the past, but whatever happened, it's looking like that's gonna come up again. Not in your life. It doesn't look like it's going to happen to you again, but it's gonna come up here, and that's gonna be part of the purge that you need to do. And you're gonna have to face that stuff instead of just, oh well, that was the past, I'll be all right. Like you may have to sit in your pain. Okay, so here I'm gonna pull an extra card for you. And sitting in your pain is basically like sitting back and recognizing the pain that you're in, not wallowing in it and being like, oh, woe is me and I'm sad and I'm a victim. It's not a victim mentality. It's sitting back and looking at what you've been through, feeling those hurt feelings instead of blocking them out. Have a good cry, have a good scream, have a good eat a tub of ice cream session, because we all need to do that every once in a while, right? Have a good binge watching TV session. Okay, do whatever it is that you need to do just to feel just to recognize and observe that pain, and then you'll be able to move forward from it. Okay, so let's clarify this reading for Nicia. Let's clarify this reading for Nicia. Okay, you've got refining yourself. Okay, so that's going to be a big part of this healing and cleansing. And also you got astral travel. It says paying divine attention and synchronicities. It's looking like you are going to be guided. I'm seeing grandmother in particular, whether she's with us or not, alive or passed away. There's grandmother energy who is going to be giving you some kind of symbol, and not like here's a symbol, but her energy and her voice even is going to be delivering some kind of realization to you, going to be delivering some kind of awakening to you, and some kind of sign that makes you like, wow, okay, so this is the part where I need to pay attention. Okay, this is what I'm supposed to do. Like, I heard that on TV, and now I'm hearing it here, and I keep getting these signs about how I need to refine myself. Okay, shine bright like a daisy. And so that's the courage card. All right, so this is a part of this emergence that between July and December. Okay, um, you're going to become more bold. If you're already bold and courageous and brave now, imagine becoming more brave and courageous about connecting with people and about romantic interest. Okay, that's that's it. That's what I have for you. All right, so that's what's coming in your love life. All right, self love is like, it's key anytime, but for you, it's like major this year. Okay, so try not to expect guys, or girl, whoever it is, try not to expect people to like come into your life until you do that work on yourself. That doesn't mean you can't date, that doesn't mean you can't get on the apps, that doesn't mean you can't go out and be cute and flirt. Do all of that, but put you first. Okay, and don't settle for less. And don't I'm also seeing, don't let anybody bully you. Okay, don't let anybody bully you into uh dating. Like, come on, like don't you want to go on a date? Like don't you want to see me again? Girl, if the answer is no, the answer is no. Like, you know well, no, I we had fun that first time, but I'm not interested. Or, okay, yeah, we talked a little bit on the app, but I'm just not that interested. Okay, so and don't let anybody push you around. Okay. Steph. Uh, you're welcome, Nicia. Laniqua, my information is down below in the description box. Okay, so I try to avoid putting my Cash App in, because I know that that's a thing that scammers do. Um, right. I really do need to start putting myself first. Thank you. You're welcome. You're so very welcome. I'm sending you love and high vibrations and positive energy towards self love. And I highly recommend at the end of the year, or if you ever want to come back, even, it doesn't have to be me. I'm all about people just getting help, but um, get either get a reading from somebody, pull your own tarot cards. Okay, get some advice during the end of the year about about a person coming in, because it's kind of looking like you're on this specific track, and you're very interested in healing and self-healing, and it's going to become more interesting because there's a lot here, because during the summer you're going to have kind of a magical experience, like kind of this experience, like, oh my gosh, like, okay, so this is what it feels like to love yourself. And I'm seeing it manifesting in a woman who has been through what you've been through, and she gives you some kind of advice. It doesn't look like it's me, it's looking like somebody in your immediate environment. You meet her, and it's like, oh my gosh, like, but she came through it, and look at her, she's like a millionaire now. Like, okay, you're gonna have these magical moments this summer, and that's gonna help you along with that self-love and self-care. Okay, and then once you get through that, then there's gonna be this energy that is planted in your life, that brings a lover in, that starts to bring the energy of a lover towards you. Make sure that you're creating what kind of person you want to have in your life as well, while you're doing your work on yourself. Make sure that you're creating the perfect man, perfect woman, perfect person. Okay, with this quality, this kind of job. They live here. They're this tall. They got this skin color. Their hair looks like this. Their eye color. Okay, be very deliberate about it. Okay. Okay, now that's it. Maybe. But you're welcome. You are so very welcome. It is my pleasure to serve you. Let's see here. See, thank you. I would appreciate you. Love and light. Love and light to you too. And you're so very welcome. Hi. Greetings. How are you, Martin? Happy Saturday. I'm a cat. Can you see my ears? I'm a kitty. Earth cat? I guess I'm more like an alien cat since I got bells. Well, I'm an alien cat disguised as an earth cat. How about that? Because I'm a earthling for now. I'm human for now, but not forever. Because when I leave this body, I'm an alien again. I'm told that there are cat people. Yes, and I know that you're not referring to like cat ladies and stuff like that, but like cat people, like creatures who like humanoid cats. Yeah, I've heard of that before. That makes sense. I've never seen or spoken to any of them. Spoken with the two-legged horse people. Ooh, centaurs? Yeah, I haven't. But I've dealt with a lot of fairies. I know you deal with the fae and the elementals. You connect. Those are the some spirits and energies that you connect in with, right? So I've heard that a lot of mythical creatures are coming back. So we should be aware of that. They're coming back to teach us. Yeah, that's going to be an interesting experience. Sylphs of the atmosphere and nymphs of the waters are my friends. Yes, I remember. I remember. I'll tell the sylphs I say hi. They should come visit me. I probably need to call on them more often. They haven't visited me for a while since I was younger. think they're still around, but I think they're waiting for something. They're waiting for me to realize or understand something before they make themselves apparent again. Before they make themselves noticed again. Noticeable. Yeah, much longer. Hidden. I mean, they weren't hidden before, but they're hidden now, and they've been hidden for so long, and like it's almost like they're getting restless, is what I feel in the energy of the mythical creatures. I don't want to call them mythical creatures. They're like more like ancient creatures, right? Um, but uh, yeah, I feel like that they're getting a little restless. And they have a lot of lessons to teach us. I'm seeing dolphins. I know dolphins are creatures that are here with us, but is I don't know if they're picking up on mermaid energy or they dolphins transformed into mermaids, mermaids transformed into dolphins. You know, just say hi to them. I know, I know. I guess I got to work up the courage to do that again. Well, I guess that's all a part of getting in touch with your inner child, which is definitely something that I'm continuing to work on. That's a work in progress. That's a whole experience to have getting in touch with the inner child, getting back in touch with the inner child. Maybe I'll do some meditation on it tonight since I've got a synchronicity. Weather modification pushes them around. Yeah. U.S. Air Force tech. Yeah. The Ruskies tech. Yep. And I know that energy is uncomfortable for them, very uncomfortable for them. And there's somebody coming from the north. She was saying uncomfortable, whatever that was. It feels like fairy energy. She feels pretty grand. Is this the queen? A queen of the Sealy court? Ooh, I don't think I've ever encountered a royal. Just the little guys. But she's saying, yeah, she was saying it's uncomfortable. All that stuff, the weather modification and stuff. I mean, it doesn't kill them. It doesn't do a whole bunch of damage, but it is really uncomfortable for them. Huh? I guess all I had to do was listen. I don't know why I feel embarrassed. I guess because I haven't. She's a tough one too. I feel embarrassed because I haven't connected with them for a long time, but they're not worried about it. They're just telling me that they have messages for me, messages for us, for all of us.